Hey everybody, this is Matt. I'm showing you how to upgrade your pedal assembly. This is off of a 58 Beetle, and we're doing an accelerator pedal assembly upgrade for your change off this old linkage, which is just real sloppy. It has a little S hook that attaches to the old pedal, hooks in here, and then the throttle cable hooks to it. It's just really sloppy, and it actually has a little bit more problems with the linkage. Every time you push the pedal gets crooked a little bit. It's just a little bit too much resistance on it. And this will actually eliminate that with the new accelerator pedal. This will actually, once I press in the pin all the way, I cleaned it all up because this is all mocked up. I'm gonna clean it all up and paint it. But that will get rid of a lot too much of all the slop when it just rolls in here in an accelerator pedal. And then I upgrade also the clutch pedal. That clutch pedal rod, the hook, the shaft, I guess. Give it the shaft. This is, you can just press out your old pin. Just press out the old pin, and then you slide it all out. And it's the welded, upgraded hook. It'll actually spin on that. Slide it all back together. Somebody behind me, tow truck, dropping off an Eleanor clone, which is kind of cool. Anybody's into those little Mustangs. But anyways, this is all super clean job. You want to see how to take apart the pedal assembly. If you want to really fully take it apart, you take off the clutch by pressing the pin out. Then there's going to be an E-clip. Not E-clip, actually it's more of a spanner clip. Take it off here, press it off, then you can disassemble. Yeah. You can disassemble it from here, and you can actually clean it up, make it work. Stupid tow truck. Let's take off this pedal assembly here, throttle assembly with the pin. Goes back over here, then you can take it off, clean it all up. And this is a full disassemble. What's the main body of your pedal assembly? Clean it all up, bling it all out. There's a insert right in here, which is a brass rod, which can be replaced inside here, a little tube. Then you got to ream it, and then make sure the hole, you can actually drill the hole out or whatever. Make sure you can clean it because it actually greases through here to the inner, which is the clutch. The clutch pedal gets lubed through here, then it comes out of there to lube, which is the brake pedal, as it rolls on the outer part of that, which that also has a little brass bushing in there. You can see it's kind of, you can see it in there again, and the line in between in the middle right there, that's where it's lubing. So that's just assemble your brake pedal assembly. If you want to tear it apart, clean it all up, and paint it, put it all together. This is to upgrade your pedal assembly, throttle, and your clutch, which this came from classicbugparts.com or whatever. Press it in here, slide the pin in there, and then there's an E-clip, which is this little guy that goes right back on the back side of the pin accelerator to hold it on, which is pretty rad. This clutch pedal, go back to the clutch assembly, that is to eliminate this crap. The stock starts to, see if focus, starts to chew itself in there, so you can see the lines right in here, and then it's starting to chew it down a little bit. It will wear itself out all the way, and then it will actually just break it over and break it off. Then you can get away with welding it back on, grinding it off, and cutting the groove back, then you get your clutch cable to fit it on there, or you can buy these replacement rods itself. But I prefer to go upgrade it and actually get the bolt-on style, which actually has the bearing on it too, a little bushing on it too, so we'll actually roll on that versus wearing out a hook because it's only metal on metal. This is actually a bearing where it's a bushing. So that's just an upgrade on there. So to eliminate all that crap from braking, I'm tired of that braking or coming off when you try to put it in the tunnel. That really sucks. And then a new throttle cable that'll actually, you can cut it to fit, because if you have a dual carb linkage and everything else, sometimes it's actually at a shorter plane than actually the stock carb. Just depends on which carb setup you have. If you run progressive, it's out a little farther in the center, you know, for any different pedal. And then here's the new pedal assembly, mounts to the pan, and actually has a spring to hold it on, hold pressure to here to the back. This will roll on the back of the pedal assembly, so it will actually, or the back of the pedal, so keep the plate from wiggling around when you're actually trying to accelerate on it. So it's a lot smoother configuration. So I'm going to clean all this up and paint it, and all this will be all blinging and reinstalled. It's not that hard of a job to do. It's just dirty and nasty and greasy. So you just get off all your old stuff and pedal assembly. Here's the spring too. If you want to get that spring off, you actually got to take off the clip to pull the brake pedal assembly off and go, because you can attempt to try to actually spin the coil out, but it's retarded, so it's a pain in the butt. So just take it apart the way it's supposed to be. It slides all back together, press in the pin, and you'll be set. Paint it, done. And it'll be awesome, and it's an upgrade for your throttle cable and your clutch. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Bye.